He goes by El Toro. Hopefully that is no bull here tonight. I got to try to slip some in, Gerald, as
That was good.
as Laureani looking to even up his record of 0-1 so far as an amateur. Coming in tonight fighting for the Chosen Few. The Chosen Few right now 0 for 3 to start off our night on their own show. So we'll see if Laureani is the one who can break that string here tonight. Laureani and Garland coming up next. We'll send it back up to Ken Bostetter.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, weighing in at 145 pounds, and he's making his debut for you this evening. Fighting out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and representing Unified Martial Arts, Alex Jet Garland. Standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, also weighing in at 145 pounds. He holds a record, 0 victories against 1 defeat. Fighting out of Madison, Wisconsin, and representing Chosen Few, Edwin El Toro Laureani.
Garland and Laureani meeting in the center of the cage as here we go, our 4th fight of the night. And again, Chosen Few looking for win number 1 here at Monona Terrace. We have been off for quite a while. No fights in over a year, and it feels even longer than that we have been back at Monona Terrace as Garland swinging wildly with that right hand. Laureani a little bit more control right now, trying to kick. That doesn't land, and both guys happy to go back to the center of the cage and reset.
Yeah, a couple big shots from both guys right away, trying, and really crazy enough, even with all this action, this is one of the slower starts of the fight tonight.
Absolutely, as we have seen nothing but energy from all of our fights so far this evening. Good shot to the ribs there by Laureani, as one thing I think sometimes strikers will forget. They like going for those head shots. Body shots work too. Couple of good rights drives Laureani back as Garland getting the better of that exchange right there, but a good kick to the back of the leg of Garland and a good use of that front kick by Laureani.
Right, it looks like they're really trying to figure out their distance right now. Laureani landing the kicks, using his range a little bit better. He let Jet get inside him a little bit with those punches, but he defended well. And it seems like Garland will swing big and kind of miss, or when he gets swung big at, like right there, he'll step way out of the way. And now we see Laureani really finding his range, getting a little bit closer, getting more comfortable, taking over that space and landing the bigger shots.
Yeah, good 1-2. Followed it up with that right, and the right caught Garland. Now it's Garland who comes back, got a left to the head of Laureani, and now gets the takedown as well. It was a good job by Garland to throw that left and then follow it up by coming right in for the takedown.
Yep, good setup to the shot. Now he's got to worry about establishing it, and that is a telltale sign to me when you see a guy that seems to be predominantly a striker. He shoots a takedown. That means he's not liking what he's seeing on the feet so far. Now just kind of a stalemate position. Garland's got those legs bound up. Laureani's got the neck. Not really going for a guillotine choke. Half committed, really trying to control the neck so he can get his legs and his hips back underneath him, walk his body up the cage. Garland not really trying to advance so much as not let Laureani back up. He doesn't want any part of that stand-up right now. We see he goes for the big lift, and there he lets go of the legs. Back to the feet.
Both guys back up to striking where both of them seem pretty comfortable. Laureani, a couple of spin kicks so far. Neither one has landed, but using his legs more effectively than Garland so far here in this fight.
Absolutely. Laureani. I think I said Laureani a couple times. I apologize if you watch this video, man. I'm terrible with names. But you're looking good on the feet so far. Like I said, landing way better leg kicks, bigger shots. And right there we see Garland run away, but Laureani, again, he walks him down, he closes that distance, and he'll land the bigger punches. And then right there, he gets too far away. I really like what I'm seeing there. Garland charges in. He stays in a good defensive posture, blocks the shot so he can return and get right back in his face.
Combinations seem to be working for Laureani when he throws them. One for the body again, missed. Garland with a shot back, and now a kick to the head, blocked easily by Laureani. Good first round, good action, as we'll take a break here from Monona Terrace on TVW. Back at Monona Terrace, we are into our fourth fight of the night. Round number 2 coming up between Laureani and Garland, and a tough round to score, I would think, in round number 1. Gerald, who did you give the edge to?
I had it pretty comfortably for Laureani. I thought he landed cleaner strikes. He pressed forward. He was the aggressor. Garland had a takedown, didn't do much with it. He did land some strikes, but really Laureani had good defense, whereas when Garland took leg kicks, they were flush. When he got hit, he either got hit clean or he was getting hit running away just like this.
That's what he did there. Yeah, took a couple of shots to the chin, and now a good straight left from Laureani as well. Caught the nose of Garland.
So the biggest difference we see here is Laureani's coming forward. He's throwing combinations. Garland is stepping back, and he's throwing singles and doubles, and he's stepping back with his head up. You got to keep that good defensive posture, especially if you're getting ran down by somebody and you're not planning to shoot a takedown.
So Laureani again in the center of the cage and looking to strike where he has been successful, and it seems like he is more comfortable there. Garland backing up once again as Laureani has the edge here in round 2.
Right, and what I'm seeing, so just body language. Laureani's comfortable. He's giving good looks. He's defending everything. He's not getting intimidated. Garland, every time he gets struck, I see right there, he pulls his head away. He pops up. He runs. He gets a little bit frantic just like that. And we see again, good takedown, but a takedown for me more out of desperation. So now he sees that he's really losing the stand-up. He's got to commit to being good on the ground, and now we see him really starting to hustle and establish position, look to take this second round back and turn the tide of the fight.
Yeah, I think Garland has realized that Laureani's going to get the better of him if they're both on their feet. So now he takes it to the mat, and we'll see how Garland does work here. We didn't see a lot of this in round number 1, so we're not too familiar on how either guy works once they get down on the ground.
Well, Laureani had good position there for a little bit. Garland had good position for a little bit, but Laureani did a good job digging his underhook, getting back to full guard. Now it looks like he's just kind of holding on maybe to stall a stand-up. It's possible, but there's only a minute left in the round. I might try to trap a wrist, trap an arm, look for a roll, threaten a submission so we could pop back up. If I'm Garland, I'm trying to get my hands in the center, push off the ribs, the chest, posture up big, and just land something to decisively take this round and kind of take over the fight itself.
Yeah, Garland has been on top, does have position, but it doesn't seem like he's doing a whole heck of a lot of damage from that spot right there, as Garland right now trying to either snake his way out of it or, like you said, just kind of stall here in this second round.
Right, it's kind of a gamble for both guys, right, because Garland got the takedown, but he's not really being the clear aggressor or doing anything of any note on the ground. But, Laureani looked good on the feet for most of the round, but you never know with the judges. Some guys really score heavily for grappling, and they look at the overall control. And, even though it was like less time in the round, Garland has controlled this round, ending on top and, being in that position.
Yeah, he's been in control. Just doesn't seem like he's done a whole heck of a lot with it here in round number 2. Tough one to score. We will go to round number 3, the deciding round, coming up next on TVW.
Yeah.
Tight second round as we take a look at some of the action from round number 2. And maybe the deciding factor right there was the takedown by Garland on Laureani. We'll see how the judges will score it maybe as we got 3 minutes left for a finish here between Laureani and Garland. Our third fight of the night has been a good one. Laureani back to that striking position where he has been able to have the edge on Garland.
Yep. Maybe waiting a little too much there. Nice, almost like he's looking for a bigger, more decisive shot. You can't let Garland get going. Just go back to what you were doing. Throw combinations, stay in his face. The numbers will catch up to him. Like right there, good block, didn't really do anything, but you can't let a guy just strike at you and get away with it for free. And there we see him trying to push the pace a little bit more, and that's what he's got to get back to. Oh, goes for a big spin kick. A little bit of a slip.
Third time that Laureani's gone from a spin kick. He has come up empty on all of them. That low kick there to the leg of Garland, though, has been effective for Laureani. He used it a lot more in round number 1. We didn't see as much in the second round, as right now both guys, again, kind of content to be striking. Good right there by Laureani. Scores.
Right, and for either guy, you know, it could be 1-1. It's very possible. So if I'm in either corner, I'm telling them, hey, it's time to pour the coals on. It's time to get busy. Time to, you know, not just go for the finish, but put out some numbers. Win the round. If you get a finish, great. If you can't, you got to win the round to win the fight.
Boy, Garland kind of almost half spitting his mouth guard out. I think he's looking for some air as we are into just about halfway through round number 3, as neither guy to the mat here in the third round. And I'm kind of wondering, with the lack of activity that we're seeing in this third round, that both guys are kind of spent right now.
Yeah, Laureani's wearing it much better. If he is tired, good right hand there, but Garland, like you said, half spitting out that mouth guard, sucking wind. He's either hurt and or really, really gassed. And Laureani needs to stay away from doing that and just go back to flurries of punches.
There you go. As that left landed, we got some scratches on Garland's face, but not a cut opened up yet, but some damage definitely visible to the judges here.
Only a minute left. It's still pretty even in this round. If I'm either guy, you know, again, you got to pour the coals on here and do something decisive.
Final 50 seconds of the fight. Laureani looking to strike a blow as he got a good right hand here, and that pushed Garland back on his heels once again.
Right, so now we run into a problem of, do you want to score aggressive and there's a takedown. That could be something that decides the round if Laureani doesn't get out of here right away or reverse the position.
It depends on how judges score it, like you were talking about, and now here in these final 30 seconds, this could swing the tide of the fight. I mean, close fight. We do believe that Laureani won the first round. Second round was close, maybe went to Garland.
That's what he needed,
and there's
right
the
there.
reversal.
He got on top.
And that's what he needed to do, and Laureani did
ankle
what he
lock.
needed.
He's
There
going
you
for
go.
an ankle lock. He's got it tight. Just get back on top if he wants to win this. Garland scrambling himself.
Had the ankle lock there for a second, and now timeout is called. And I'm not sure what happened there.
Maybe he went for a twisting leg attack. Remember, this is amateur MMA. I believe straight ankles and maybe knee bars are legal, but twisting leg locks are not allowed. So that could have been kind of hard to tell from our vantage point.
And that's why time is called as a ref checks now on Laureani. He said, yeah, I'm okay. I want to finish this thing. And now he's explaining to Garland why the time was called. No point taken, though, as we should be inside of the final 10 seconds here in round number 3.
To the floor. He wants to swing it out. Not enough time left.
Yeah. The horn sounds, and we will go to the judges' scorecards. Should be interesting. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the final decision next. Action from round number 3. Here's that ankle lock that we were looking at as Laureani looked like he had it set in, and now I'm not sure what happened. It was a kick to the jaw. Now is that
okay?
So is that an amateur thing then?
No. So you cannot kick the face of a grounded opponent. Basically, if anything, minus some little specialty rules depending on the state. If anything's touching the floor that's not the bottoms of your feet, you're grounded, and there he heel kicks him straight to the chin.
Right
Kind
there.
of missed that from where we were sitting, but cannot kick the face of a grounded opponent.
Wow, fantastic job by our camera crew right there, catching the action as we were going to go up now for the official decision.
Round of applause for these two fighters. We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest in favor for the fighter fighting out of the red corner, Edwin El Toro Laureani.
We didn't get all the numbers, not sure if it was 2 rounds to 1, 3 rounds to nothing. We didn't get that, but what we did get is a unanimous decision for Edwin Laureani as he evens his record up to 1-1. Garland losing in his amateur debut, and the Chosen Few Fighting Championships into the win tally tonight.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
we are going to go to our first intermission. Don't go anywhere, though. It's going to be a lot shorter for you. A quick commercial break. We're back for more here on TVW.